inravio.com.
And welcome to the show. Yes, I am Chuck.
I'm Bonnie.
And welcome to the weekly show. We are broadcasting live from Radio Studio C in New York, the big city.
Yay. I don't know how big a city it is.
It's the biggest city.
Oh, okay.
It's the biggest, best city in the world. That's what we do. That's what New York is.
Okay.
So how was your weekend?
My weekend was weird, if you want the total honest answer.
All right, why?
Because I didn't do the typical Mother's Day stuff.
Oh, okay.
You know, we didn't go to mom's, we didn't do any of that stuff because, well, in all honesty, because mom is a pain in the butt.
Oh, nice for Mother's Day. Somebody's going to hell. I'm going to sit on this side.
Oh, please, I've known that for a long time. That's not new
Hey,
news.
she's your mom. Come on, you got to give her a little bit.
Well, I asked her 3 times what she wanted to do on her special day, and she didn't answer me. So I sat home and did my own thing all day.
Well, there you
So my day, I made an earring all by myself.
A whole day. That's a $9,000 earring right there.
It's a hobby.
Oh.
And I redid it like 4 times.
That's a $4,000 earring right
so
there.
I made my very, very own little tiny earring. That's what I did. Took me an entire day to perfect it, and it's still not perfect, but
But you're getting there.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, a couple more shots and you should be good.
Yes,
All right.
that's what I did. How about
I'm liking
you? Uh-oh. What did you do?
I sat and watched you. Well, I slept and watched you. So while I was doing that, no, I had some things to do at the firehouse, and went to church. It's Mom's Day. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Oh,
And-
that's right. We had the fire department party.
We had the fire department party. Yeah, it was pretty good, right?
Yes, that
Enjoyed
was a
that.
good party. Yes.
It was the annual installation dinner of the Amityville Fire Department. So we had that, and then well, how did you put it?
What?
With friends, and then more boring, and then with friends. It was good though. I thought
It was a
pretty
good party.
Yeah.
No, this was a
I
good
thought it was
party.
thought it was a pretty fun party. Yeah. People should get out and do some stuff. We got to get out in the crowd there,
Got to dance a little
mingle a
bit.
little bit, got to dance, go out there, and
The club was no shots allowed, but we managed to figure out a way to do shots anyway.
Really? I didn't know that.
Oh, yes.
They know
Trish and I were
firemen.
doing shots.
They know firemen.
Yes, they know firemen. Apparently, it's any party. They won't allow it at this club. It's just, it gets too messy. But we did it anyway.
Yeah, you figure it out.
We behaved ourselves.
That's all. Give me a jack straight up on the rocks.
Straight up on the rocks. I don't think that's possible.
Well, if you want to cool your shot down, that's how you do it.
Yes, but it's not possible to be straight up
Straight
and
up and
on the rocks.
yeah.
There you go.
Give me a double on the rocks.
Yeah, no, that's not working.
Half and half. All right, so what do we got on the show today? That's what I'd like to know. It seems like we got a lot of stuff here.
Oh, we've got a lot of stories, but we're going to take a quick break.
Okay.
And then after the break, we'll be back with Sexy Advertising Gone Wrong, an atomic wedgie so atomic it killed a man,
Wow.
and a mystery of 2 undersea skeletons has been solved.
That
We'll be
ain't
right
no
back.
joke. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Chris West Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the InRavio TV network.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Mark Dwelly. We're some of the proto men. If we see you without this bracelet, we get punched in the But if you have this bracelet from InRavio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on, or else.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with InRavio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
And we are back. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us here on this Wednesday, having some fun, trying to keep it light, get you over the hump
Oh, it's definitely light.
of the hump day.
Definitely light.
Definitely light. So what do you got for us?
Well, we're going to start off with my favorite part of the show, stupid news. So a Welsh bus company has said it is pulling ads featuring scantily clad models holding signs reading, "Ride me all day for £3," after a wave of social media criticism. According to New Adventure Travel, the ads featuring models wearing nothing on their upper torso other than the signs was designed to make catching the bus attractive to the younger generation. However, the ads reading "Ride me all day for £3," which is equivalent to $4.68, were widely decried as sexist on social media. After a slew of angry tweets and posts, the company apologized, stating they had no intention of offending anyone. It was supposed to just be funny, and they'll remove all of the ads within 24 hours.
Really? Oh, okay. I kind of would ride that bus for £3 a day, I would
know
think.
you would.
Yeah, I mean, that's, good. I mean, it's...
You're just thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. I think you're hitting a good demographic right there. I think that's what it's all about. I think that's thumbs up. It's all about the millennials, and we have to try to hit them. That's a very important demographic.
Right.
So whatever you got to do to hit that demographic, go for it.
I don't know if that would make them want to ride a bus, though.
Ride me all day. And she's, Yeah, and I can picture it.
Okay.
All right, so an Oklahoma man has pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter for asphyxiating his grandfather with underwear he was wearing in a move police dubbed as Atomic Wedgie. The 34-year-old Brad Davis pleaded guilty and faces between 4 to 35 years in prison for the death of his 58-year-old stepfather, Denver St. Clair, 58, in December 2013. Davis pulled Clair's underwear over his head and around his neck, where the elastic band left ligature marks, according to the Oklahoma Medical Examiner. The cause of the death was blunt force trauma and asphyxiation.
Okay.
He must have gotten hit with something. Where else would you get blunt force trauma?
Exactly. Where would you get blunt force trauma?
Yeah,
and
but
how do you
after-
get asphyxiated? Well, no, okay. You can be asphyxiated by strangling. I'm thinking asphyxiation like
Yeah.
bag over your head.
No. You could be asphyxiated by
by
strangling,
strangling,
but the
yes.
blunt force trauma, somebody had to clunk him on the head with something.
I really got to wonder just how droopy were those tighty whities that he could pull them up around and over his head and around his neck and strangle him with them while he was still wearing them.
Exactly. Now, I think part of the deal with this was, we talked about this in 2013, when he did do this, they left him. And they didn't realize that he was choking, and that's what happened. I think that's where it all came from. But yeah, I mean, that's a deadly atomic wedgie right there.
Yeah, that's quite the wedgie. That's for sure. Yeah. All right. A Phoenix couple has claimed responsibility for putting the two fake skeletons sitting in lawn chairs in the Colorado River in far west Arizona. The husband and wife approached the La Paz County Sheriff's Office earlier this week and revealed how the skeletons in their closet ended up at the bottom of the river in Parker. The pair, who may identify themselves publicly next week, came forward after seeing all the media attention surrounding the skeletons. The sheriff's office has no plans to file any charges since the skeletons weren't endangering anyone. The couple told deputies how they and another diver placed the skeletons on lawn chairs last year, tying them to underwater rocks. The group thought it would make for a humorous landmark, and according to the sheriff there, all three have returned to the site several times to clean the skeleton. It was in March that they added the second skeleton. Unless federal agencies have any issues, the skeletons will remain in place. What's really funny is they're actually holding a sign. One of them, his sign, it says Bernie, as in Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Yes. And
The other one says, feed me.
No, the second one, they named Bernadette. Yes, Bernie and Bernadette. How funny is that?
That's pretty interesting, yeah.
Yeah. The sheriffs there think that it could become like a fun geocaching spot.
Oh, okay.
Thinking how many people are going to geocache 40 feet below the surface?
I know a couple right away, and you know them from New Mexico.
Yeah, no, I don't think they're going down 40 feet in the water.
You know what? They had us all over the city geocaching, didn't they?
Yeah, well, no,
So-
not all over.
Not all over, but they were having fun with it. And you know
Yes.
what? I think that's what it's all about. Nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. All right, so moving right along.
A man used his 9-year-old daughter as a ploy to collect money for Girl Scout cookies he never ordered or delivered. 33-year-old Cody Patrick Wiley was arraigned Tuesday on charges of theft and receiving stolen property. He and his daughter took door-to-door cookie orders from as many as 100 people, and 8 people filed a criminal complaint. Pat
Whatever.
Bigatha, whose husband bought 2 boxes for $8, said she's disappointed in Wiley. "We trusted him," she said. "To think that this kind of thing is going on in your neighborhood is not good." Wiley used the girl to make the scam appear legitimate and collected $124 in pre-orders. Police said he demanded cash for upfront for the cookies, which isn't customary. Police also said he was purporting to sell cookies long after Girl Scouts usually take orders. So he's now in jail.
You know what's-
$124, that was it?
Yeah.
You should have placed yourself right outside the Walmart and came up with a couple $1,000.
Well, you can't. When you place yourself outside the Walmart, you actually have the cookies there. So they pay them money to get their cookies.
That's that. I
Yes.
didn't know you could do that.
That's the way they
That's
do it.
true, yeah. Okay.
That's the way they do
I've
it.
seen that before. I tell you what, I would file a criminal complaint if I ordered the cookies and the Girl Scout cookies didn't come in a timely fashion. They don't really come that quick anyway when you order them.
No, they don't.
It takes almost like over a month, doesn't it?
Well,
to
he
get-
made 2 really major mistakes in my mind. One, I've said this before, if you're going to steal, steal big. If you're going to jail anyway, you're not going for $124. You got to make sure that you actually, it was a worthwhile theft.
You got everybody's attention on that. Great, just what I need to know.
No, if you're going to do it, make sure it's worthwhile. Don't waste your time on $124. Secondly, don't do it in your own neighborhood with people who know you.
Yeah, they can come knock on your door. Hey, dude, you got my cookies?
Yeah, exactly. Go
Yeah.
to another neighborhood.
Go to another neighborhood. Do it in somebody else's backyard.
Well, I mean, think about it. This guy he's in his own neighborhood trying to sell cookies. Chances are everybody else has a little bit of cash flow issue as well in his neighborhood. Go to the rich neighborhood where they buy 6 boxes instead of 2. Like how I think this through?
This is going on social media. Go ahead.
All right. Authorities say a man living in a suburban Philadelphia assisted living facility, by the way, this is you when you're old, has lost his housing subsidy after officials found a prostitute underneath his bed. The man, believed to be in his 70s, paid prostitutes using profits earned from peddling alcohol to fellow residents. You, right?
That's me. It'll be Jack Daniels. I must have 100 of those bottles floating around. Everybody buys me Jack Daniels, so send me Jack Daniels.
Yeah, apparently he's...
That's my retirement plan. It'll pay for prostitutes when I'm in the old Fonso.
Yeah, apparently he's mobile enough to actually make runs to the liquor store. He'd come back with the alcohol, sell it to the other people in the assisted living facility for a profit, and thus have the money to
There
pay
you
for
go.
his prostitute
That's it,
that he
exactly.
subsequently hid under the bed.
when Kyle takes me down to the old farts home and leaves me there, says, "You stay here, old man," then that's what I'll do.
Yeah. So I could definitely see.
Could you see that?
Yes, I can definitely see you doing that.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna take another quick break.
Yep.
All right. So after the break, we'll be back with 80,000 in red light tickets, parenting with drugs, voting with a penis, robbers pepper spraying themselves, and more examples of humans at their very best. We'll be right back.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural
and organic,
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice, and we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Rich Weller. We're some of the Proto Men. If we see you without this bracelet, you're punching the But if you have this bracelet from InRavio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on, or else.
Thank you to the band.
Yay.
Brian and the mics.
Mr. M.
Mr. M.
No? Okay.
And we are back. So,
We're going to check in with Rick Eberly for this week and last week.
Oh, what is up? It's Wednesday night, so as always, I'm here taking time out of my busy schedule to make sure your week is beyond epic, like ridiculously epic. So grab a pad and pen. Here's where you need to be this week. Tomorrow, legendary, and I mean legendary, DJ Pioneer Prophet will be at Revolution Bar and Music Hall celebrating the release of his latest album, Reflection. This guy has been dominating the electronic music scene for decades, and he still remains one of the electronic acts you need to catch. This enormous act is used to massive crowds, so this intimate performance will be something totally special, all right? You're gonna be involved in something unique. So come celebrate a fantastic artist while having a great night. Tickets are stupid low, as usual, at Revolution. It's artist and local kid friendly, $10. So you have zero excuses not to be there. Doors open at 6:30 and the event's 16 and up. Next is a set of must-see performances by Dark Star Orchestra. This band has been around forever, and by the sound of their music, it's not hard to figure out why. The group will be at the Space in Westbury both Friday and Saturday, and general admission's only $35. In case you're wondering, in today's world of $100 tickets, yeah, that's a good deal. If you look at something a little bit more energetic, then the Emporium in Patchogue's where you want to be this Friday for the 4th edition of Carnifest. This electronic event always attracts the biggest acts, and this weekend's no different, as we got Figure, Barely Alive, Proper Villains, Subset, and many more. If what I said sounded like a bunch of nonsense, just know that they're all really good. And of course, you can catch their long-running Saturday night dance party the next day. Finally, Webster Hall is off the hook this Thursday as a bunch of amazing electronic acts come together for Webster's famous Thursday night house party. This time they're bringing out the big guns with DJ sets by Just Blaze, Electric Punani, Nina Sky, False Witness, Rio Bamba, and more. Doors open at 10 p.m. That's it for me. Make sure you're checking out InRavio.com for all our other awesome live shows. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter at InRavio and like us at Facebook.com/InRavioWeekly. And as always, make sure you're catching up with me over at RickEberly.com, at Rick Eberly on Instagram, at Rick Eberly on Twitter. I'll be back next week with more life-altering news and info. See you next time.
Thanks, Rick. Boy, my life does feel altered, I must say. I do feel like, I might even go to that house party. Electronic music is my thing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Remember we went to the Electric Run? Who was up on stage? I sent everybody up on stage. Remember that? We were there.
I know.
Reporting live.
I can't see you fleeking to electric music.
Fleeking?
Sorry, Kyle, I had to get it in there. I'm sorry.
I was there.
Everybody
I enjoy
else
it.
was doing it. I couldn't help it.
Hey, it's loud, it's pumping, it's good. I like it.
Okay.
That's what it's all about.
All right. All right, well, we got some more stories.
Okay.
A Saudi woman enlisted the help of her brother to drive her husband's vehicle through red lights to rack up $80,000 worth of fines on the night of his second wedding. The report said the owner's wife was angry at her husband for taking a second wife, so she had her brother help her take the truck on the man's wedding night, and the pair drove the vehicle through numerous red lights outfitted with traffic cameras. So I guess not all Saudi Arabian women are okay with polygamy.
Okay, well, you could pretty much rack that up in a week just going to work. But at the same token, $80,000, even at $100 a light, how much are these lights? At $100 a light, do the math.
She just kept doing it over and over and over again. All night, just because she was pissed that he had a second wife.
Couldn't you just burn the truck? Wouldn't it be easier, a little less time, there's a light on it, you know what I mean? You're done.
Yeah.
I mean,
if this is what she does for her second wife, can you imagine what she'll do when he hits 40?
$80,000 worth of traffic lights, but it costs her $160,000 worth of fuel. Well, it was Saudi Arabia, so what is fuel there, like
3 cents?
3 cents a gallon? Right?
Just kind of stick a
Yeah.
straw in the ground and there it
Yeah.
is.
Exactly. Remarkable. Well, this story comes out of St. Petersburg, Florida.
Yay, Florida.
Chad and Joey Mudd of Largo, which is a suburb in the Tampa Street, St. Pete area, gave their 13 and 14-year-old daughters drugs as a bargaining tool for school attendance and doing chores. That's a way to get it done. According to the affidavit, the mother smoked pot with her daughters 5 times, and the father snorted cocaine with the teens and one of his daughter's boyfriends in his truck. Chad Mudd, the 36-year-old father who works at an area beach bar, was charged with 6 counts of child abuse, 1 count of possession of cocaine. Joey Mudd, the girl's 34-year-old mom, was charged with 2 counts of child abuse. So I'm guessing there is a way that you can try to be way too cool for your kids.
Yeah.
And that's it. You
That-
just can't be that cool for the kids. It just can't be done.
That goes way beyond the whole being friends with your kid thing.
Yeah, can't do it. No, can't be done.
That's an incredible allowance. Well, that's broken. All right. A winning Conservative candidate in Britain's general election said on Friday he would like to thank the anonymous voter who drew a penis next to his name on the ballot paper and had it counted as a valid vote. Glyn Davies, elected in the Welsh seat of Montgomeryshire, said he was grateful for the support, even though he was not sure the artist had intended it. He posted to his Facebook page, "One voter decided to draw a detailed representation of a penis instead of a cross in my box on one ballot paper. Amazingly, because it was neatly drawn within the confines of the box, the returning officer deemed it a valid vote." As Glyn Davies won by 5,325 votes, the unorthodox support was not vital. I'm thinking, how do you draw a penis in that little teeny tiny
Probably
box?
drew it over it.
No, they said it was within the confines
Perfectly.
of the little box.
Perfectly drawn in the box.
Yeah,
That's a small box.
exactly. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's pretty micro, penis.
Micro?
Micro penis, yeah.
I'm impressed with his artistic abilities.
Artistic abilities?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, a man in his jail after authorities said he foiled his own robbery by accidentally pepper spraying himself. The 43-year-old Michael Kevin Meadows of West Virginia was arrested Wednesday for attempted robbery. Authorities said a man went into a pharmacy in Beaver on Tuesday wearing full camouflage and a paintball mask. The would-be robber started spraying pepper spray in an effort to take down employees, then walked into the cloud of pepper spray in front of him. Police said security footage showed he was affected by his own pepper spray. He staggered out of the business and got into a vehicle. Police investigating the incident discovered the name of the man who was driving the vehicle. The driver identified Meadows as the attempted robbery suspect. Yeah, I mean, you got to play these things out, guys. If you're going to do something,
Spray to the side.
maybe write it down, give a little checklist or something. I don't know. What do you do there?
Spray to the side. I just have this picture of like spraying everybody and then going
Walking
as he
through
walks
it.
through
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Like perfume. And then, freaking out.
No shortage of stupid.
No, definitely
Can't
not.
fix stupid.
No. So San Antonio police are investigating how a packet of cocaine ended up inside a wrapped Nature Valley granola bar. Cynthia Rodriguez of San Antonio says she was eating the bar when a small green bag emblazoned with dollar signs fell out. Rodriguez contacted manufacturer General Mills, Inc., thinking she had won a prize. She certainly did. Company officials told her to call the police. Rodriguez contacted police, and investigators determined the bag contained cocaine. Sergeant Javier Salazar says authorities are trying to determine how the package got inside the granola bar wrapper. A General Mills spokesman said that the Minneapolis-based company is confident the cocaine wasn't packaged with the bar at a company facility. That would mean that it was opened, put in there, resealed, and sold.
Yeah.
Not thinking that's what happened. I think that it was It was in the pocket of the person who was working the machine that was packaging them, and probably fell out into the bar, because you can guarantee that person got home and was like, son of a bee. I was looking forward to that.
It was with the bar, or the whole bar was the package?
No, it was with the bar.
Oh.
It was a little bag in the package with the bar.
There you go. You're right. Mm-hmm. That's what happened.
Yeah. And they just don't want to admit that that's what happened.
Nope.
But yeah, that's
Yep. That's what I'm guessing.
absolutely.
That seems right. Fell onto the conveyor belt and didn't even realize it, and gone it went.
Yeah, and it went down there, and basically he was like, wasn't me. Wasn't me.
It wasn't me, right? I lost something. Yeah, no. Can't do that. So here's one for you. How about never trust the macaroni salad? It'll turn on you when you least expect it. In a release published Monday morning, the Livingston County Sheriff's Office reports thieves broke in and stole a cash register from a Build-A-Burger restaurant, along with the establishment's entire surveillance system and a large bowl of macaroni salad. Deputies were not on the criminals' trail literally, as they attempted to escape via the nearby Greenway Trail. Found along the trail were cash register parts, surveillance system parts, rubber gloves, loose change, and a steady trail of macaroni salad. It was later discovered that the suspects stole a large bowl of macaroni salad, which they took turns eating along their escape route. Officers arrested 34-year-old Matthew Sapetko, 35-year-old James P. Macarulo, and 23-year-old Timothy S. Walker Jr. The three have been charged with third-degree burglary, third-degree criminal mischief, and fourth-degree grand larceny of macaroni salad. So they didn't want to be caught on the surveillance cameras, so they took the cameras with them.
Yes.
And then left them on the trail.
I'm wondering, was it the police that followed the trail of macaroni salad, or did they have dogs and they just sniffed out the macaroni?
Sniffed out the macaroni salad, eating along the way.
Yes. That they apparently, unless they stole a spoon, maybe they were eating it with their fingers.
Oh, yeah, probably. But you know what? Ben could have followed that trail.
Well, yeah.
It's food. He would follow it right away. You know?
Yes. But I don't
Yeah.
like macaroni salad enough to be doing that.
Yeah, not the macaroni salad. No.
Potato salad, that's a whole
Maybe
other
it's good
story.
salad over there at the Build-A-Burger. Who knows?
Maybe.
Might have to go there and try it.
Okay.
All right, well, after the break, we'll be back with a Glory Days update and one of our favorite games, Fact or Fiction. Stay with us.
We'll be right back.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Enravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Enravio TV network.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural
and organic,
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
Welcome back. Well, I didn't know I was supposed to do that.
That's your job. That's what you do.
Oh, the welcome back?
Yes.
Hey, welcome back. Here now the news. All right, well, we're going to go and see what the Glory Days guys have cooking.
Sounds good.
Hello again, everybody. We're Bruce and Disco from the Glory Days Show, and this is your In Radio Sports 2-minute warning.
After being found guilty for his role in a sexual harassment lawsuit in 2007 that not only cost him his job, but it cost his boss, James Dolan, $11.6 million. Isaiah Thomas, the former president and coach of the Knicks, was welcomed back this week with open arms. Former Knicks executive Anuka Brown Sanders convinced the jury that Thomas and the Knicks had created a hostile work environment and then fired her for complaining about it. After millions of dollars in fines because of his inability to work with or treat women with respect, Thomas is now president and part owner of, wait for it, the WNBA's New York Liberty.
Wow.
That's right, a women's professional basketball team.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Of course, the Garden stands behind Thomas, releasing a statement that said, "We did not believe the allegations then, and we don't believe them now." Thomas was cited by Saunders as a foul-mouthed bully who went on tirades at a moment's notice, calling her a word that rhymes with itch and a hoe. After MSG issued a statement attacking the initial verdict and disputing her allegations, Saunders, now the vice president of women's basketball for the NCAA, said the statement from MSG is an attempt to rewrite history. Sadly, it appears that those who do not learn from the past will be condemned to repeat it. By the way, WNBA President Laurel Richie said the board of directors had not yet begun the process of approving Thomas's ownership.
So that means he's not in yet.
Well, and it also means I think he knows where the bodies are buried.
You can get the lowdown on what's happening in sports and more on the Glory Days Show with Bruce and Disco every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. here in the East, only on the InRadio TV network.
Thank you, Bruce and Disco. Always a pleasure. Giving a little update there. Sports.
All right, so we're going to start off with, or we're going to hit fact or fiction. Okay. I'm not sure how stupid or genius this idea will turn out to be, but the 31st annual Cocaine Anonymous World Service is coming to Vegas for a dry convention. That's right. The group's news release proclaims a proud fellowship of recovering drug addicts will soon converge on the most sinful of all cities, May 21st through 25th. We're opening our doors Friday the 22nd at 10 a.m. to members of the media who might be interested in doing a story on the event. Fact or fiction?
Pack your bags, guys. You're going to Vegas.
For the cocaine thing.
Yes, I'm gonna say fact.
There you go. You're right. It's fact.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Hey, you know, stranger things have happened.
All right. You want to take the next one?
Okay, an American farmer has started a crowdfunding page in a bid to create a new country on unclaimed land in the desert sands of Northeast Africa. Jeremy Heaton, a resident of Virginia, said that the campaign will raise money to help his daughter Emily become a real princess. Fact or fiction?
Okay,
Fact
so
or fiction?
his daughter can't be a princess unless he basically creates his own country.
So she could be a princess. Lord over the land.
Lord over the sand.
The sand.
That's just stupid enough to be real.
Or do they call that sland? It's half sand, half land.
Oh, I'm right. It's
Really?
real. Wow. All right. Okay. Expressing frustration over the dearth of options that met her high standards, local mother Shannon Gale confirmed Monday that she was still looking for a preschool that would focus exclusively on her son. She says, I've been searching for months, but it's been so difficult to find a program that devotes all of its resources to my child and only my child. Fact or fiction?
It's ridiculous enough. It's got to be fact. I mean, there's a mom out there that's just, oh, fiction. Okay. I'm not allowed to look up something. I don't know what it is.
All right. Go ahead. You got the next one.
Oh, okay. In a groundbreaking find that provides new insight into the human behavior, a group of archaeologists from the Smithsonian Institute announced the discovery Friday of the first known
hominid
Yes.
to own tools but never use them based on the evidence we uncovered. It appears the ancient human ancestor was the earliest species to keep a variety of specialized stone implements nearby without ever picking one of them up and putting it to use. Fact or fiction?
No, that can't be true. There's no way that an early hominid would have tools and not use them. That's actually something that's more current. That's something that we would do now. I've got all of this stuff and I'm not using it. Yay. But no, the early hominids would never have something that they
wouldn't use.
Right. Yeah. So.
Where's Mel Brooks when you need it? You get a hominid and he grabs a Milwaukee cordless drill.
Yeah, no.
Very Mel Brooks. All right, well, after the break, we'll be back to wrap things up and discuss what we learned today. There'll be a quiz. Stay tuned.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with InRavio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice, and we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
And we are back. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday to Hump Day.
Hello.
Trying to put a smile on your face and see if we can get you through the rest of the week. This way, tomorrow morning you'll actually want to get up and get out of bed and go to
No,
work.
that never happens.
You
No.
gotta.
I know, but by the time morning comes, I'm all like snuggled in, and I'm nice and warm. My nose is sticking out, and I am happy.
Then you realize there's mortgage that has to be paid, and then up you go.
And then I really don't want to get up. I mean, I know I have to,
Gotta
but that
do
doesn't
it.
mean I want to. It's kind of like eating my vegetables. I don't wanna, but I do because I gotta. It's the same thing. All right, so we came across a couple more stories that we couldn't just give it up tonight because there's too many good things out there. This one is one of my favorites, and I don't know if this is actually for real. I don't know, if this is just a joke story. It's brand new. It hit the internet about 20 minutes before the show started, so I don't know whether it's true or not, but I love it, so I had to talk about it. So 37-year-old Jeff Gaylord entered the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office earlier today and turned himself in for killing his imaginary friend, Mr. Happy. Gaylord told officers he had stabbed Mr. Happy repeatedly with a kitchen knife, cut up the body with a hatchet, and buried the victim in his backyard. A remorseful Gaylord told officers he wanted the death penalty for his crime, preferably right now. Gaylord said he killed his imaginary friend of 7 years for multiple reasons. One, for being messy. His room was a mess all the time with his toys and dolls. He left his empty vodka bottles all over the kitchen, never picked up his empty cocaine baggies, and left the toilet seat down when he peed. He says he messed up my apartment to the point where I just couldn't get it clean. Before Hap started doing drugs and acting weird, he was my BFF. We'd go dancing, play on the children's park equipment. We were both huge fans of doom metal and listened to it for hours with the lights off. Gaylord said he and Mr. Happy had grown very unhappy in their relationship and hadn't had a real conversation in at least a year. The breaking point came when Mr. Happy allegedly crashed Mr. Gaylord's Nissan Altima after the friends had been out celebrating. They were celebrating Mr. Happy's birthday at Hooters, which resulted in Mr. Gaylord being arrested instead of Mr. Happy. He says that drunk driving incident I got unfairly blamed for, and just how messy he had become put me over the edge, and I murdered him. It was an overreaction. I should have listened to the neighbor lady and got us into counseling, but no, I did the unthinkable and killed my best friend. I'm a terrible, terrible person, and I need to be punished. Police said Gaylord was extremely intoxicated and threatened to kill police out after they told him they could not give him the death penalty for his crime. Police then took Mr. Gaylord into custody and obtained a search warrant for his house, where they found drug paraphernalia and a machine gun. Gaylord was then booked on multiple charges, and bail has not been set. That's amazing that he could live in that kind of a, imaginary world.
I'm guessing drugs would really do that for you. They really put you right up on the top of the plane there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Did he spray paint his face red too, or what? Or has he just been crying for like,
that's just
a
the
month
screen.
straight? What's the story
That's
there?
just the screen.
Remarkable.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so let's go on to the next one.
okay. Well, a North Carolina police officer is suing Starbucks for $750,000 after he spilled a free cup of coffee in his lap and burned himself in 2012. In testimony on Wednesday, Matthew Corr, lieutenant in the Raleigh Police Department, told the jury, "I didn't know it was that hot." Corr said the spilled coffee caused third-degree burns, which aggravated his Crohn's disease, caused anxiety and sleeplessness, and led to a loss of intimacy with his wife. He said the pain of the incident precipitated a whole host of health problems, and he eventually needed surgery to remove a section of his intestine. So Corr originally wanted to ask for $10 million from the coffee company, but only $750,000 is allowed in a civil suit. So Starbucks gives free coffee to officers in uniform. The officer didn't go straight to the emergency room after the spill, but instead went home to take pictures of the burn. Corr maintains he only took the pictures so he could justify taking time off from work to his employer, and the idea of a lawsuit never crossed my mind that day. The jury has decided that Starbucks is not liable for the burns.
I would imagine that would be the case. I mean, think about it. This
Don't we
happened
learn?
how many years ago with McDonald's?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't we learn? Coffee is hot. Do they really need to put it on the thing? It says, caution, coffee is hot.
You would think that people would know that. And this was not a young guy. This was like a 40-something-year-old guy.
That's what I'm saying.
He should know that coffee is hot. That's the whole point of drinking hot coffee.
Because it's hot, it's supposed to warm you up.
Yeah.
It's coffee, that's what it does.
Exactly. But luckily, he did not win. The jury said, no, forget it, not going to happen.
Good for my business insurance. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Daniel Sion Palmer of Miami was arrested recently after authorities say he robbed a man at gunpoint, took off running, and returned moments later to complain that the stolen goods were fake. The incident happened about 3 a.m. when the 26-year-old allegedly pointed a gun at a man from New York, grabbed his gold chain, and then took off. Police say Palmer apparently was not satisfied with his freshly stolen jewelry, and so he approached the victim again a block away, just so he could tell him the jewelry was fake. The victim was able to flag police down and point out Palmer, who was driving a Mercedes. Investigators say he sped away, disregarding the police officers who had turned on their lights and sirens. He was eventually apprehended and arrested. He has since been charged with armed robbery, fleeing and eluding, reckless driving, and possession of a suspended license. I'm thinking he really doesn't have to rob stuff if he's driving a Mercedes.
You would think.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the thrill of the whole thing. I mean, don't they say that with like people that are doing the whole shoplifting thing? A lot of times they really don't need
it's
it.
the thrill and the...
It's the thrill of the whole thing,
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Not something I really ever got, but...
He robbed a New Yorker and apparently ripped the gold chain right off the guy's neck. He's lucky he didn't get shot.
That's right. If that was Bernard Goetz, he would have had 3 to the back. Pa, 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 pa.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, goodness.
I wonder where Bernard Goetz is these days.
I don't know. We'll have to look that up.
That's interesting.
Isn't he the screwdriver guy?
No.
Who was the screwdriver guy?
Screwdriver guy. Bernard Goetz is the guy who they were messing with in the subway, and he told the kids, it was like, I don't know, 6, 8 of them, whatever it was, he told them, leave me alone, leave me alone. They didn't listen. Pulled out his gun and he shot him.
Yeah, but there was one who apparently went back on the subway because they were messing with him for a long time with sharpened screwdrivers, and he stabbed the guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was riding the subway over and over again looking for the ones who were, busting on him.
That's a little meditated.
Premeditated, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or meditated, depends on what he was on. That would be medicated.
Exactly.
Who's got that kind of time on your hands?
Apparently somebody who's got time to file down
Down
a
a
screwdriver.
screwdriver.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just buy a shiv.
I don't think you can buy a shiv. That's the whole point. You have to make a shiv.
Yeah, they make a scribe, which is basically a sharpened down screwdriver. You just buy them.
I guess so. But it's more fun to make your own.
Make your own shiv.
That's right. Arts and crafts, and then
Make your own shiv and get them out in the yard. Oh, brother.
yeah, exactly.
All right, so we came, we saw, we conquered. And until next week, don't forget to check out some of the other cool shows here at InRavio.com. And also, don't forget about the contest page, because there's plenty of stuff there to win. So you're going to want to go there and check that out as well. There's always cool stuff there.
Yes, and we're going to be at the Soho Film Festival this week and next week.
That's
so
right.
definitely look for us there. Bring your little orange bracelets if you got them.
And if you can pick Kyle out of a crowd, we'll, I don't know, give you a bumper sticker.
Okay.
We'll look for the guy carrying the big banner that says, I'm Kyle. We won't give him a banner.
No. He's got enough stuff to do. He doesn't need to
Yeah.
be carrying around a banner.
Yeah, Kyle and Mario and Michael, and they'll all be there. And got a Waldo? Where's Waldo shirt? Do you? Nah, don't wear that. But if you come up to Kyle, he'll have something for you. He'll give you something.
Might be
give
the
you
lint out of his pocket, but he'll give you something.
Lint out of his pocket there. Let me see if I can find something for you.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll have bracelets to give away. We'll give him something.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, the Soho Film Festival is actually from this Thursday, the 14th, to Thursday, the 21st, and it's at the, what cinema?
The Village East Cinema.
And a lot of good stuff going on there, by the way. You're going to have Wu-Tang Clan's going to be there, Rez is going to be there. Mel Brooks' son, Nick Brooks, has a film that's going to be there. I think that's by invitation only. But a lot of good independent filmmakers are going to be there showing their films. And, just doing the press walk and what have you. So, step and repeat. And if you want to get down there, and it's awesome looking theater, by the way.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This is not just,
I want to go there and, just check out a movie there.
I think you're right. I mean, it's an awesome place. It's really, really ornate, and it's been redone.
It's been restored from.
Been restored.
I think it was opened originally in like the 20s or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really nice to, theater. This is the way theaters used to be, and big chandelier, the whole deal. So yeah, if you get down there, it's a fun week. So you can buy tickets for every day, and again, it's Thursday to Thursday. So yeah, I would definitely check it out. All right, so until next week. See you later. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
InRavio.com.